Hello, I'm back again. Well, nothing happened so far. I mean, hurricane is like on top of us. No power outage, no water outage, nothing. So, but there's still heavy winds going on. Yeah, the hurricane kind of well, it's supposed to work its way down here, and then go back up towards Atlanta area. So nothing went out. I hadn't lost no power. I hadn't lost anything yet. So see how tomorrow will be. It's supposed to keep raining right now, and stop. I mean, it rained a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. It's supposed to keep on raining. I just sat here all day. Just sat here all day. Sat here all day. Oh, crap. Sucks. How do you transfer a photograph to this? You know? Just curious. Just wondering. How do I put that picture on the screen? Is there a way to put picture on the screen? I wonder what this is for. Oh, okay. So that's what it's for. Embedded. How do you put pictures on here? Oh, okay. I have a picture and I posted it on live so people can see it. See what I can do. One who thinks I'm fucking crazy. Let's see. How do I do this shit? Pictures. Photos. Huh. Huh. I got one photograph. That's it. Got one photo. How do you display it on the screen? You know? View bug. View bug. Hmm. In the chat, I have one of the photographs. But Kind of boring. I put one of my photograph on the chat. You can click into it. You can see it. Tell me what you think. I'm trying to figure out how to transfer my photograph from my phone. So the way I'll do it, just transfer from my Facebook. And then from my Facebook to here, I'll do it that way. Is it an eye? Or is it a ship? I like to have people's opinion on what they see. How does it make you feel when you look at the photograph? You know, I'll start doing that. I gotta figure out how to transfer the photos to here. To those who think I'm fucking nuts, you know. It's like something when you take a photograph of something. It's like it stays in your head, and it's like it just you can't forget about it when you look at it. Because when I look at that eye, you know, it disappeared in front of my eyes as the clouds. It's funny about I was coming off the bridge, I think. Oh god, I'm so tired. I'll try to find a way. Yeah, I'll find a way to get show you some more photographs. That's just the last one I did. I think I have about one that you could clearly see. I'll show you when I get a chance. This one kind of like this one's stuck on my head. This one is friends with us. Nick Renee. What the hell is that kind of name? You know? Oh, guys. Halloween. Fuck all agents. This whole goddamn planet of agents. Oh my god. I ain't going back. Only kind of freedom is not for the absent. Oh, whatever. Freedom's bullcrap. I'm reading this guy's profile. Don't give a fuck. Oh my god. That's funny. I'll think about it. Nick Rennie. Feel my power. Nick Rennie. Who is that? You know? See Halloween. Pumpkins with axes and cloth. That's funny. The people I meet. I don't know. People send a certain fucking vibe. I like to read the words. When you read the words, you can feel the vibes of those words, you know. It's strange about words. Words are spells within self. You know, the American language is nothing but spells, you know. I realize the American language is nothing but spells. That's why they call it spelling, you know. Spelling. You have to be correct in your spelling so you can create a spell, you know. It's like every word that you speak, you know, every word that you create, you're creating your own spell. So that's why I don't. That's why I kind of like I created my own words. I think the English language traps us in this fucking reality, you know. The English language traps us in this reality. I found this black guy. He does music and all that stuff, and he kind of like took the words and he broke it down. And it's like it's funny how he took the words and it turned out to be like a spell. It's English words, you know. Still trying to figure it out. Each letter, even when I talk. When I talk the English word, it traps me here, you know? I don't know, some part of me, I feel like I unlocked something, you know? But I can't explain it, what the feeling is. It's like you could feel it being pushed. I feel inside of me being pushed. I don't know, the storm kind of like feels like it's pushing me down. The clouds. Clouds are funny. I love reading clouds. Yeah, I use the clouds. Yeah, like I said, I see a lot in the clouds. I see some unusual stuff, unusual pictures in the clouds. You know, had this one cloud where you could see human body throwing something like a spear on one cloud. You know, which was weird. I kept on seeing a lot of bodies, human bodies in the clouds. Then I saw, like dragons fighting in the clouds, and I saw dragons grouping up in the clouds. Seeing stars. One thing is weird. When I was driving down the highway, I saw a star going along my the top part of my windshield. Exactly. So they wanted me to see them. Going across my windshield. And then one time I was going up north to Colfax. There was another star going the exact same direction as I am, following me, ahead of me. You think I'm fucking crazy. Sometimes I see like reflections, like bright golden reflections in the daylight, which is weird. I've seen that in Georgia. This one is unusual. The eye. The eye is like, I can see it. I can see it in my head. It's like a low energy. When you feel it, it's really low energy. That's what I wanted to see. I told them I wanted to see them. They let me see them. Yeah, if you're new in here, I posted in the chat a picture of the eye or the ship if you want to see it. You can click on it in the chat. So far, nobody doesn't want to say shit to me. They'll want to say shit to me, I guess. Yeah, tell me what you feel about it. I guess you're not going to say shit. You're going to look at it. Some people, it's funny about how people are. Some people, you can tell when somebody's numb when they look at it because they see a totally different picture. It's weird. You could tell. I could tell who's numb by showing you some of the photographs, but they're all playing the fucking game. I'm not being. It's funny about being watched. I know I'm not. I am being watched. You know. I'm not. I am being watched, but it's not on this planet. I could tell you that right now. I'm being watched, but it's not on this planet. You know. That's why I told some of the trolls, you're not the only one that's watching me. That's the problem. I told the trolls, you're not the only one watching me. You have to figure that shit out. This photograph, they are watching me. They let me photograph them, which is weird. They let me photograph them. And somehow they're letting me put it on Facebook, so everybody can see them. Or it's just an eye watching me. There's an eye just watching my fucking ass. One thing is funny about it is I like the glitter part. You see that if you look at the edge of it, you see a little glitter on the tail end of it, which is really you think about why is there a glitter, you know? And it does look like an eye. You know, it does look like a fucking eye, you know. Oh yeah, I've been seeing a lot of whales too. I guess every time I think about whales, a whale always appear, you know. You talk about manifestation of creating. I use the clouds as a drawing. You think about that when I think about whales all the time. When these whale fuckers come on, also whales appear every time I think about it. So you think about manifestation, creating things. All of a sudden, I have a picture of a whale. This whale was kind of weird when I was going towards work. This one was kind of like a fish. It looked kind of like a salmon slash whale. You know, it had little tail, which is weird. You know, the mouth was dropped, and then by the time I got to work and I left to work, the mouth closed up. You know, yeah, something is. You know, it's like something is communicating with me. You know, I feel like something is communicating with me. It's not God, I could tell you that shit. You know, it's definitely not God. I could tell you that shit. You know, because I realize that some of these fucking light people, these fucking positive people, you know, right now they think think I'm horse shit. You know, they believe that I am horse shit. So that's why I always feel like they're suppressing us. You know, because there's more. It's like I always think there is always more to this reality than what you think it is. You know, I think it goes, you know, I see 10 times deeper. Why do I see 10, you know? I see 10. That just popped out of my head. Yeah, one guy called me a psychic. Oh, I'm, I don't even see myself as anything, you know? I'm just a freak. Here you sit watching me, not speaking. You got any questions? Are you afraid to put your little photograph right there to show you what you look like? I bet you're just a. Oh no. Yeah, I was looking into this MK Ultra girl. Talk about being sick. I posted her. I posted most of her on my Facebook. The MK Ultra girl. A lot of child trafficking. A lot of child sacrificing. A lot of child molesting. Child raping. Child killing. It's crazy. You got I'll post her up one time. I think I have her video. I'll show you who she is. Oh, now I can share. That's great. I can share. Just connect with you. I'm busy right now. Let me get her. Oh, they're talking about the solar observatory closed by the FBI because of the super flare that they're saying. There's a super flare, but there's ships all around it, you know? Which they think I'm crazy anyways. Yeah, like Dick Gregory. He's a great guy. I like the way he is.
Really beat somebody up.
Let me see how I do this shit. Here's another one. You like this one too. The girl. I guess you left me. Fuck. Guess you left me. That's pretty fast. Modern slavery, NFL.
Question.
This is funny. I like this one. Yeah, one thing is weird about this one. I like this one. Football is another version of modern slavery. You're breeding human beings.